New details tonight in the search for Kyron Horman. The Multnomah County Sheriff's Office confirms that a search along Highway 30 last weekend was related to Kyron's case.
Officials say it was used as a training exercise and that they were looking for evidence, but wouldn't say what they were looking for or why. Kyron was 7 years old when he disappeared in 2010. No one has been charged in his disappearance.
In a statement today, the Sheriff's Office and the DA said in part, the investigation into Kyron's disappearance is active, ongoing, and includes a recent search effort.
The statement also said Kyron's stepmom has a standing invitation to talk with investigators. Terri Horman has not taken them up on it, but she did break her silence today on the Dr. Phil show on CBS.
KGW's Pat Doris watched it with a retired FBI agent. Pat, he had plenty to say about her demeanor.
Well, he did. He said she has none of the typical emotions of a loving mom who lost a child. The former agent says it's obvious why she is the center, although not a named suspect in this case.
Terri Horman's kept a low profile in the years since her stepson Kyron disappeared. But today, she sat on center stage with Dr. Phil and tried to convince the world she had nothing to do with it. In part, she blamed Portland area police, who she said are corrupt.
There's a lot of political corruption going on in Portland with the law enforcement.
Retired FBI agent George Houston watched the show with me. He's not buying it.
That's ridiculous because even corrupt police agencies, when it comes to a little kid, will knock themselves out to find that little kid. This is just it's just unreasonable. She's asking people to believe things that are just not. It's like Dr. Phil says, it's bizarre.
Houston spent 22 years with the agency, then worked with Hillsborough Police for another 8. He's interviewed thousands of suspects and witnesses and watches body language closely. He quickly noticed that Horman talked in a flat, non-emotional way, even when she was saying how much she loved her son. It seemed to him that she was just going down a checklist.
At some point in going down that mental checklist on someone that you've lost and you love, there is going to be an emotional impact somewhere in that list that's going to break you down. This did not happen with her.
The Terri Horman interview continues tomorrow on the Dr. Phil show. You can bet criminal investigators will be watching closely. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Pat.